It is an historic estate situated in the quaint town of San Martino Buono Albergo here in the Veneto region. We are talking, of course, about Musella Winery and Relais. And joining me now is the wonderful family, the Pasqua family, led by Signor Emilio, his wife Graziella, and their wonderful daughter Maddalena. Thank you for joining us here. We are in Paradiso, Signor Emilio. Yeah. Tell me about how Musella started.
Musella, I began my history. Comincio dalla mia storia.
Yes, this is his story.
My father decided diventare un enologo.
He wanted to become this,
And he founded the Pasqua Winery. And I have a dream in my life to go alone, to start from the soil, and the occasion arrived when I
avevo. And this estate became available.
Yeah.
This property became available. And
the occasion was when this property è stata venduta.
It was sold. Right.
So.
And you and your wife decided, you know what? I was working in the wine industry, in the industrial wine sector, but then you wanted to become a wine producer, and you found Musella.
I worked for 40 years before in Pasqua company, and then when I can buy this property, I go out from the family company and mi sono tuffato.
You plunged in. And Signora Graziella, when your husband Emilio told you about this idea, what was your reaction?
I was not so happy in that moment because I was used to stay in downtown. And,
Sempre Verona, downtown Verona.
In Verona, but I thought to live here in the country was not so exciting. But during the years, I appreciate a lot country life.
Of course. And during that life here in the country, they produced two wonderful children. Your son is not here. He's living in, I believe you told me, Hong Kong, right?
Yeah.
He's in Hong Kong.
My son lives in Hong Kong for to vendere vini.
He's a wine broker. And they also produced a beautiful daughter. This is Maddalena, who, according to Signor Emilio and Graziella, runs the ship here. Maddalena, and tell us about this Musella, because not only is it a winery, ladies and gentlemen, it's also a bed and breakfast as well, right?
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
So your parents said, Maddalena, run with Musella, make it your own. Tell us a little about what your vision of Musella is.
I was very, very lucky. Because I didn't know to have this great passion for wine, and I was sure to have great passion for nature, but not related to wine. So when my father asked me to join to this project, I was pretty suspicious because
You were apprehensive, but you must have been excited as well, right?
not at the beginning, till when he invited me to see the place, and so when exactly the moment the gate opened, I fall in love immediately with Musella, with the project, with the idea to be a winemaker, a viticulture, and I jumped in this adventure with a lot of passion and enthusiasm, even more than my family.
And the property is sitting on, 35 hectares of vineyards, and it's a splendid example of what passion and respect of the land are all about. The decorations of the 11 rooms and 4 wonderful apartments, was that you incorporated? Because there seems to be such an historical feel and comfort level to the rooms here. Was that all you?
Not really. This was my mother project, my mother absolutely masterpiece. She was here when this place was completely destroyed, let's say, and it was watching around, and so she started to renovate. She was climbing the building to renovate the frescoes, and it was with the workers and deciding everything, like an architect and engineer all together. And so she made everything you can see here, inside, outside, flowers, plants, everything.
That's part of her extensive globe-trotting travels because they travel a lot as a couple. I just want to, before we go into the cantina and have the wine tasting, what would be the philosophy behind Musella? What do you want the people out there to know is your philosophy?
Che sarebbe?
Filosofia di Musella.
Filosofia di qualità. Il mio obiettivo al tempo non si curava tanto di produrre qualità pensando alla vigna. Invece la mia operazione è stata quella di partire dalla vigna, quindi remake all the vineyards, choice the cloni, the different variety. And along this way, my daughter mi ha convinto andare sulla strada del biodinamico. Io non ero molto convinto, però alla fine abbiamo visto che è la strada vincente per un tipo di azienda come questa, che è circondata da boschi, che è un'area unica. Qui non manca niente, c'è il fiume, ci sono i boschi, c'è il panorama,
You're absolutely right. You have everything here, and it's all about respecting the land, the soil, and the conversion of the vineyards and all that. And you specialize in Valpolicella, which I understand is Valley of Many Cellars. Exactly.
Yes.
And you're famous for your Amarone, which we're going to go and taste inside. So if you want people, if there's a couple of words that you say why they should come to Musella, what would it be, Maddalena?
Good life, a good wine.
And good people. This is it. The Pasqua family here at Musella in the Veneto region of the beautiful little town of San Martino Buon Albergo. For Wine and Travel, I'm Mosè Persico. Grazie molti. Grazie.
Thank you.